Start off by marking at 4.5 inches width, and then do a straight line down the 4 inches right there. And then from here we're going to measure out 4 3/4 inches from this line, put another line, and then we're going to want to again do this 4.5 inch line and try and mark it up with the other line. So we're going to have a square like this, a square that is 4.5 inches by 4.5 inches by 4 3/4. So really it's a rectangle, but anyway. Then you're going to measure in 5/8 of an inch on each side over here. 5/8 of an inch. 5/8 of an inch. And then angle your lines back to the center here. Angle. Angle. And now this part right here, this line right here, needs to get rounded out so that it can fit around your face and actually do its job. And yeah, so you just round this out like so. It's okay if it goes a little over the line. So yeah, now it's rounded. If you don't know how to like get a round side, you can get like a cup or something and just kind of go around here and round it out. But like, it doesn't have to be perfectly round, but yeah. So then you're going to cut it out. Follow the angled lines and the rounded lines. The straight square lines are just your guidelines. So now we have the actual pattern lines. Like so. So now you have your pattern piece, just like this. So next step is to cut out 4 of these in 100% cotton. So I've already done this. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're gonna want 4 pieces of interfacing. This is my last piece that I have left, so my mask is not gonna be efficient. But I'm just showing you for the purpose of this video. So you're gonna need 4 interfacings, 4 100% cottons. If you don't know if it's 100% cotton, you can burn a little bit of it, and then if it smells like a bonfire, it's 100% cotton. If it smells sweet and chemically, it's polyester. So the next thing, once you have all 4 of these cut, is to iron on your interfacing on the back. So there's interfacing on this cotton, you iron it on there. And then you're going to sew these 2 pieces together at 1/4 of an inch on the curved part. So this is 2 of those pieces. Then I'm going to do the same with the other 2. I'll show you that. So wrong sides together, or right sides together, wrong sides out with the interfacing out. So at 1/4 of an inch. And then you've got 2 of these like this, and 2 of these. One of these edges here, we're going to fold it in and sew so that it's a nice clean edge at about 1/4 of an inch. So now we've got a clean edge here at 1/4 of an inch, and I'm gonna leave the other edge raw. So one edge is going to be clean and one edge is going to be raw. I'm gonna do this on the other one too, and I'm gonna line them up so that the two clean edges are gonna go together. So when I have my right sides together, this is the one that I just folded over, so I'm also going to fold over this one at 1/4 of an inch so I can give that a clean edge, because what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be sewing all around here at the end, all these 3 sides, and closing it up, and I'm gonna be leaving this part open, and it's gonna have some Velcro so that they can change out their filters. So I'm gonna do that and then I'll show you. Okay, so now I sewed around everywhere at 1/4 of an inch, my wrong sides. Now I'm going to flip the wrong sides with the new Velcro out to the right side. So using that pocket that you left open, you're going to flip it, and then you have a really nice mask here, well, the start. So now that we have this, I'm going to leave a little pocket at the top. If you're giving these to the hospital, leave a little pocket because they insert their little nose thing. So sew a seam at 1/2 of an inch around the top, and leave that pocket open there so that they can be able to slide it through. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so then you have that 1/2 of an inch seam allowance up there where they can slide their nose thing through here, and they can also change their filter out right here. So now the last thing that we have to do is just add our elastic. There's a couple different ways you can do the elastic. So this is 1/2 of an inch elastic, and it's 7 inches. 6.5 to 7 inches is the best length we found for this pattern size to the face and around the ears. It fits most faces, but you may have to adjust for your own. But so you can use this, and it is a 1/2 of an inch, so it's not 1/4 of an inch like recommended. I also have used ponytails. Like this example is used with ponytails, which actually works pretty well. So that's another option. So I'm gonna sew those on and I'll show you the end result. Okay, so this is the finished product. It's got these on the end. Make sure you don't cover up the elastic with that like hole that you made there for the nose piece. So yeah, it's got this nice pocket here for them to put in new filters, to slide them in there. And that closes right back up. And then it goes nicely around the face, and once they have their nose thing in there, it seems to work very well. So these are an option, and you can adjust the width and all that for your own personal one, but yeah, that's just the run through on this, and they really need our help. So if you have a sewing machine and you can help, definitely do so. And also JoAnn's is giving away free supplies to make these starting on Monday, and also facilities to sew them. So yeah, stay tuned, and also follow your local brands. And I know it's hard not making money, but we still need to buy things and invest in the economy so that it doesn't completely crash. So yeah, bye. Stay safe and healthy.